The video starts and we're already all actiony and running. We're going to the Undead Asylum, and then we'll do the Lordran Burg and the depths. It's going to be pretty good. Pretty short as well, which is nice. This is the way we went last time, just to follow the same route. This video is still going to be a bit dark in the beginning because of my bloody render. It's really annoying. But I will remember to turn up the brightness pretty soon, and it will be fine. I hope. I haven't rendered it yet, so I ain't got a clue what my computer will do. But we've got to go up here and sleep in a nest, and Velka's crow, I'm just speculating, it could be Velka's crow. Velka, the goddess of sin, Oswald of Kareem, or whatever he is, you meet after ringing the first bell, has something to do with her, the crow does. Skipping cutscenes, because there's a chance I could be copyright claimed. I did on the last series, don't want to deal with that again. Don't want to. Undead Asylum, there's quite a lot of things to do here. You can get a shield, you can get a new ring, there's a boss here. There's a key item that will allow you to enter an optional area later, as well as 2 chances to get the Black Knight sword if you still haven't got it. Again, it could be an idea to come here later with the gold serpent ring, but that's fine. Be careful when going for the middle of this room. Keep to the side because the floor will collapse and take you into the boss room. It's very dangerous. This is just off the side of that room where we got the heater shield last time. There is a knight in here. Not sure if it's a silver knight or a black knight. I think it's just the light that makes it look like it was all silvery, because there is a chance it will drop the Black Knight sword. I'm going to put some epic music on to make this seem more epic. I've played this game 1,000 times, and only the last time I played it did I know that this dude was here. I just never came this way and never thought of it, which is weird, because he's bloody tough. I think the problem is this room's kind of confined. If you go up and get the ring, I'm going to show you how to get later, and then come here and fight him, you could just lead him into the room behind you with the water in it, and the ring will allow you to move through the water freely without being like slowed down, which will make this fight easier instead of trying to fight him in this space and getting just stabbed in the face regularly. The best way to get the backstab on him is wait for him to do that jab and then just go around him behind him. But it's not easy because this room is freaking tight, and it's going to take a while for me to fight this dude. Didn't remember it took this long, that's fun. Yeah, I'm behind you now, bitch, and I missed. That's fine. And we do hardly any damage to this dude without the backstab because they're tough. The Gwyn's Knights, they survived being burnt twice. That's some crap. Don't know how they all got here after we left. Did the crow bring them? I love the idea of that. Of these having to go for the same crap we did. Which is fine. Is he nearly dead? I think this is the end. The end of him. Yeah, he's dead. And we got another Black Knight sword. Yeah, really sad. I never get this many this game. Well, no one usually just drops one to me, which is... What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking at the Black Knight sword, being all happy. Chandler's trying... I'm going to equip that and show you what it does at one point, because you can do the cool dance, which is fun. Back here, his name is Oscar of Astora, I'm pretty sure. He's the dude who gives you the Estus Flask and the key. He's now alive. He's gone, well, he's gone hollow. And, he will give you a pretty good, the crest shield, which is like the grass crest shield. Does magic defense instead of lightning and fire. Also has a 100% physical reduction. Physical attack reduction. It's way better. Recommend getting it. He was meant to be a whole character, I'm pretty sure, but was cut from the game. Which is sad. But he's here. Crest shield. I was confused which is better. The crest shield is better for physical reduction. The 100% physical reduction. It's way better. It's way better. Watch out, the ball was respawned for some reason, so I forgot about that. The game should now be brighter. There we go. If you keep running around that way, past where we jumped down on the Asylum Demon and that, you can get this ring, the Iron Rusted Ring, or Rusted Iron Ring, that allows you to traverse water, as I said. It's pretty good. Now we're going to fight the boss. Kill the 2 hollows on the side, because you don't want them joining you. And there is a whole mechanic in this game where from a fall, if you hit the dodge roll button in time, you will avoid doing that like small stagger and you will roll immediately. Try and do it here. This guy is very similar to the Asylum Demon except from he has some AoEs. He has that jab into the ground. He has a lunge forward that also has a chance to do the magic attack. He has the fly in the air which will stagger you if you're too close. And that's about it. Pretty much the same as the Asylum Demon. Just attack him on the arse It'll mean he'll never get to do his lunge attacks, which are pretty hard to avoid. They have quite a wide cone of damage, so just avoid that. Just keep behind him, and he will only do the AoE, which you just have to remember to get away from him, because that will do an F ton of damage. And just attack his ass. We've equipped the longsword here because the halberd can't really hit him too well. You can either do a large sweeping attack and attack his legs, or you can do a running attack that does damage to his butt cheeks. The only problem with that is doing both of those attacks take a lot of stamina, which means you have less stamina to run away if he's going to do a down attack. So the longsword can hit him every time. It will take way longer, that's why I've skipped, but you'll waste less stamina and get him way more hits. So you can do the halberd, you'll do more damage, but you have a higher chance of being hit by his AoEs because you use up more stamina, which is, you know. This fight isn't hard. There's also a bonfire really close by. If you die, you probably won't. As soon as you get his attack pattern down. He kind of got stuck in the corner for me, because sometimes he'll do like a jump away from you, which is very dangerous because he'll do a lunge immediately after. And he did it into the corner, which made it very hard to hit his ass. But once he dies, you get the Titanite slab and an F ton of souls. I'm saying F ton instead of ridiculous this time. I seem to have a word of video that I use a lot. It's very annoying. He also gives you the Titanite slab, which is the highest tier of craft material. There's only 2 of them in the whole game. The only way you can get more is New Game Plus. And I think it's like the final thing you use on most weapons in your final crafting thing. So you can only get 2 weapons up to max that use that. Some use like Demonite and things. Demon Titanite and things. It's fine. There's another Black Knight here that I clicked my fingers on. Sorry, that's gross. Another Black Knight. Slightly easier to fight because I think the room's wider. You can run back into the other room again and try and do stuff. But he also has a chance to drop the Black Knight sword. Any of these, you can get their weapon. They have a chance to drop their weapons. Some have axes, some have halberds. They all have a chance to drop the shield. But it's a rare chance. As I said, to come back with more humanity and the serpent ring, if you want a higher chance. The reason we're in here to do this is there is an item we want. You can mostly see it every now and again. It's in your cell. It's a pretty good item. I might put some more epic music to make this thing cooler, because we're just doing backstabs. If you don't want to do backstabs, don't do backstabs. I'm just saying, if this is your first time through, get good at backstabs, because they can save your ass so often. Yeah, he just drops red Titanite, which I think does fire weapons. Blue does magic, I think. Green does divine. Red, maybe. Or it's lightning. I don't really remember. Peculiar Doll lets you into the painted world of Aramus much later on in the game. Then, get the F back here. Lordran is still here. If you want to kill him now, do it, because he can cause you a lot of problems. Just kick him off the edge though. Don't fight him because he's tough. If you kill him now, turn off your game, come back, and he'll drop the Ring of Favour, which is a very good ring. But if you want kind of cool side story stuff to happen, don't kill him. If it's your first playthrough, definitely kill him, because he will kill the Firekeeper, meaning you cannot teleport, or you can't rest at that bonfire. It's pretty deadly. We're back at Solaire just because it's a good waypoint to show you where you need to go next. Go through the Undead Burg, all through past where you fought the Taurus Demon, and use the basement key here. You definitely should have it because it's next to that gate where the boar was. And this will take you to the lower Undead Burg. But yeah, you might want to kill Lordran if it's your first playthrough, because he will mean you won't be able to use the bonfire and Firelink Shrine for quite a while. You'll eventually be able to rekindle it, relight it, but not for a long time. So I'm just leaving him alive though, because I want to show off what it does. The last chance you have to kill him is just before you fight Quelaag, a boss much later. This area is quite tough, so open up that shortcut. There's these dogs here, which if you have the halberd and some good timing, you can wreck. The only problem is they will dodge you, and with the halberd you get staggered if you miss, so it can be quite a problem. We're going to kind of cheat a little here, and with the halberd it makes it even easier. There's an ambush, essentially. All these doors open and enemies come out. But you can stab through the doors and kill them. This only works once. Once you've been through here once, the doors will always remain open and they will just all attack you. So, you know. But it's a nice thing you can do. Reason we have the residence key There's also an item. There is a, if you are a sorcerer or want to use magics, there is a sorcerer, Griggs of Venheim, I'm pretty sure his name is. He is locked in here. You can only open this door with the residence key. The master key will not work. There's also the sorcerer's set in here, I think. Oh god, my voice. Don't know what's up with my voice this morning. This is the third time recording this. This Griggs. Once you finish his conversation, he will return to Filing Shrine and you can talk to him more there for more stuff. I think he also sells sorceries. I'm pretty sure. But as this sorcerer's set, which if you're a sorcerer you should already have, I think. I think it's the starting set. Sorcerer Catalyst. Down here there's a Twin Humanity, but to get it you have to kill an F ton of these. I'm going to skip it. Have fun. This area kind of sucks. There's a lot here, but try not to go too far because there are 2 dogs and an F ton of these. See, still saying F ton. Gonna stop it. Gonna stop repeating words loads of times. Gotta stop. It's ridiculous. Once you've killed all 3 of these, they're not that hard if you have the halberd. They can parry you and they throw knives. They're pretty tough. There's still one more dog. He's down the end next to the fog gate to a very annoying boss. We're going to see. Here you can get the thief set. We're going to use a part of it because it looks pretty cool. Areas. Hey dog. You're crap. Through that fog gate is the Capra Demon. We could see the room earlier on. I told you when we looked over the edge. It's kind of a terrifying area. There is another shortcut you can open via the viaducts back to Filing Shrine. We're going to do that. Don't fight him yet because he is pretty tough. Make sure you have the shortcut. It's not a good thing. But down here, I should really turn my thing to busy so people's names stop popping up. It's probably a better idea. These guys aren't hard. There's a few items, but once you've gone in there, there's a big tower. Run all the way up it. There's a merchant there and also this shortcut. You can talk to Griggs because he'll be down there now. And, you know, it's a shortcut. So, Capra Demon. Once you run through this door, run straight to the left and get up the stairs. There's a lot here, a lot to F you over. Try and avoid it. Get right up the stairs and then kill both the dogs. Don't fight the Capra Demon at all until you've killed both the dogs. My lock-on was messing up, which made this way harder. For some reason it was messing up, I don't know why. But he will slowly traverse the stairs every time you go up there, which means it gives you time to take out the dogs. Anytime there's dogs, kill them both before you fight any other enemy, or kill the dog until you fight any other enemy. Because they're tough and they will just keep hounding you. Get it? Hounding. Ha ha ha. Oh, that was terrible. But once they're dead, he's the easiest thing in the world. I have seen a few people do this first time, never playing the game before, and it fucking annoyed me because this dude effed me up a lot. I have a friend who did this first time and it very, very much annoyed me. But it took me a while to figure out perfectly what to do, but if you get up those stairs and kill both the dogs, he is not a hard fight by any means. And again, with the halberd, you're a boss. You don't even have to be close to him. And going up the stairs will stagger him if he falls off, which, so many useful things. Just be good at dodging. I think a shield will, you know. That guy and the Taurus Demon will later become standard enemies. They're just ones that wandered out of the Demon Ruins. Which, you know, if you didn't enjoy fighting him, you're going to have to fight way more. So, now to the depths. We're going to do a small little few things in here and then return to the Filing Shrine, because we can do stuff. But, let's go. There's quite a few hollows in here. I don't know what it means to be wary of falls. There's no falls. There's quite a few hollows in here. Deal with them yourself. Don't want to ruin everything for you. Then down here is a butcher woman. Yes, that is a female. And also 2 dogs. She won't trigger straight away, you have to get pretty close to her. So, again, just deal with the dogs. Like the Capra Demon. Get rid of the dogs, and then kill her. There's 2 of them in this area. One of them will drop the bag. She has on her head. Isn't a great weapon. She can be backstabbed. Pretty easy to backstab. Pretty strong, and also if she stabs you with the pike thing, I think she has a grab attack. I think. I've never been attacked by it, but I've heard about it. And just stab the F out of her. In here you can get the large ember, which will allow you to get weapons up to +10, and there's also a shortcut into the depths where you can get another spider shield if you needed one, and also it's an easier way to kill a sub boss later on, the big rat. You can shoot arrows at him from up there. Don't need to do it now though. In here there's 2 dogs. They suck because should probably wear the rusted iron ring to be able to move through here easier. It's just they can dodge, and then the stagger with the thing. There's so much going wrong here. But there is another NPC stuck down here who we will go and see It's going to swig a little. And we'll F him up. This other butcher you can kill from up top when you enter in the room. If you have arrows, you can just shoot her. Or you can just fight her. Backstabs are kind of cheap. I'm not good at parries. You can parry pretty much every enemy. I'm just not good at them. I can parry normal hollows, but that's about as far as my skill goes with parrying. It's kind of cheap doing backstabs, and if you want to fight things properly, you can. I'm just saying, if this is your first time through, backstabbing will help you tremendously. Okay. This dude, just roll. Do not attack things, just roll. Once you've talked to him fully, he'll return to the Violent Shrine. He is a pyromancer of the Great Swamp, and he will give you the pyromancy flame back at Violent Shrine. I was just talking to him a lot to make sure he had everything done so he would go back. Now, this is the way if you want to carry on to the depths, but I would not recommend it. I would recommend now going back to Violent Shrine, getting the pyromancy flame, and then going to the blacksmith, because we can get our weapons even stronger, which will help in this area. Okay, we're going to bush back with the fucking thing, homeward bone. I forgot. This is also another chance to kill Lordran. I'm just saying, if you want to kill him, it'll make things easier. But he's here. Watch out for his conversation. I think they put a weird thing in here just to make sure you weren't just skipping through. Sometimes you answer yes, sometimes you answer no.
I'll be pleased to help.
This time it was a no. And if you answer correctly, he'll give you the pyromancy flame, which will allow you to use pyromancy. The only problem is we haven't got anything in attunement yet. The more attunement you have, the more attunement slots you unlocked, which means you can equip spells in them. If you want to use any sorcery, you need to have attunement slots. I did not mean to buy the fire orb. It cost an F ton of souls, and I didn't mean to do it. I could have just got the fireball and it would have been fine. You know, we still have some souls, and you only need to put one into attunement as a warrior to be able to get at least one attunement slot. And you can do that at the bonfire. You have to attune, or you can only equip spells at the bonfire. Attune magic insufficient. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm getting up and down. I'm so confused. Level up. 1 into attunement. 10 gets you 1. And then we can equip fireball. Fire orb I did not mean to buy. I did not want it. It's fine. You have, each spell has a certain amount of uses, and then you need to go to a bonfire to get it back. It's cool though. It's pretty good. It's always a nice thing to have. If you've got a group of enemies, you can just throw a fireball. It's fine. Now we're going to run to the blacksmith. Oh, no we're not.
Oh, well,
you can also, from this dude, increase the strength of your pyromancy flame. You can modify it. We didn't get that much. We pretty much only got this because there's a spell later called Power Within, which when you use it, it gives you extra strength, but drains your health very slowly. It's really good. We're going to get it. This story's carried on. Haven't really...
You are undead as well.
If you want to get into lore, it's all on the internet, or you can just try and experience it yourself. This is a guide for how to get through it. I do love the story, I've seen it all myself. We're skipping through. I ran around the church a little to see if I could get any titanite and to get a few extra souls, because I wasted them on fire orbs.
Why not?
Our weapons plus past 5 now need large titanite. It goes up to titanite chunks, titanite slabs. We're not going to do the longsword just yet, but we can get the halberd up to +7, which is nice. Which makes it way stronger. And I was just looking if I was going to upgrade anything else. Twinkle and titanite is required for the crest shield, I'm pretty sure. And we're not going to use repair box that I said to get. That's fine. That's fine. See you, Andre. You need to give him... I think he's the only one that can use the large ember. Back to the depths. A few new enemies here. These slimes that, if they fall on you, will grab onto you. If any enemy does grab onto you, spam the back triggers. If you're using a keyboard, I haven't got a clue why would you use a keyboard. Spam the back triggers really quick, and they'll stop the animation faster. I only found that out a while ago. Pretty useful. This door here, if you have the master key, you can go in it straight away, and it's a bonfire. If not, you have to run around the area a little bit, and then get the key and come back here. Once you know what you're doing in this area, though, it isn't that hard. I'm going to show you how the best path, I think, to get through this area. There's quite a few tunnels and holes you can fall in, and anyway. So we are going to speed up. Speed up! Yeah. This area is pretty good for grinding. There's quite a few rats in here, and rats have a chance to drop humanity. If you come back here later, when you have the serpent ring, and you also have 10 humanity equipped, you will get a regular amount of humanity off of the rats. So later on, you can come here and grind. We're going to need about 30. We're going to join a covenant later that will open up a shortcut for us if we give it 30 humanity. So we're going to need to do that. The rats aren't dropping now because my item discovery is pretty low. Because, you know, I need the ring. This way, there is another 6-eyed channeler. That if you do not kill now, the boss you fight earlier, he will buff it. Kind of like he did with the hollows. He will buff the boss. So make sure you kill him. He's kind of not hard to find. Make sure you kill him. And there's more rats with a chance to get humanity. And he drops humanity. As I said, there's quite a few small paths with holes that will drop you into areas with enemies that aren't so great. I think as well this is a better grinding spot on PC than it is on consoles, because later on when you are able to teleport between bonfires with the Lord's Vessel, the bonfire here you can go to on PC, but you can't teleport here on consoles, I think. I'm pretty sure about that. That rat is just trying to get you to fall into a hole. Ignore him. Round here is a sub-boss. It is a giant rat that drops 1 humanity. As I said earlier, back in the room with the butcher, you can fall down that hole and just sit up here with a bow and arrow and just kill him. If not, I would not recommend fighting him properly because he is pretty tough. I have a problem fighting rats normally. He is way harder. Just run in and out of the hole and just stab him a lot. It's the best way I could say to do it. Now we have to slide up. There's the spider shield, which we've already got it. It's pointless. If you haven't got the spider shield yet though, you need it soon. This is the only shortcut in this area. It lets you back up to that bonfire essentially. Down here's a side path we will definitely go to. I won't show you all of the side path because most of it's very linear and nothing's really hidden. But I might as well kill everything here. It's souls, why not? And rats that can drop humanity. We need humanity, it's important guys. We already have quite a lot. So over here's the path to the boss, the gaping dragon. We're not going to go in there yet. Well, we'll kill the rat, but we're not going to actually fight the boss yet. Here is I don't know how to say his name. He is a merchant that once you've talked to him, he will teleport or go to the bridge where the ring of sacrifice was, the one we had to jump across. He will go there. He will sell you boss armors. Once you've killed a boss that has a specific armor type, he will sell you it. He's a pretty cool NPC. Pretty much useful on New Game Plus when you can buy the armors, but that's fine. Down here is an NPC summon. Pretty much the main reason we came down here. Also basilisks, we'll talk about them in a sec. The NPC is Kirk. He summons 3 times through the whole game. Once you kill him all 3 times you get an item. A pretty cool item. So make sure you do it. You need to be human obviously for him to spawn. But he's not terribly hard. The basilisk, things with the massive eyes, or not they realise, they will curse you. As I said before, cursing allows you to fight ghosts. But if you are cursed and die from the curse, you will... Well, you will. If you're fully cursed, you will die. And when you respawn, you'll have half the amount of health. Until you use a purging stone, which are 6,000 souls, or they're pretty rare to actually find. The more humanity you have, the longer it takes to curse you. And once you die, your body, a statue of your body, will appear in someone else's world. So this area, I'm not going to show you. There's a ring that will allow you to get life with other people and some humanity. And lots of basilisks. Just make sure you have humanity and you'll be able to deal with them very easily. Now to the boss. You can summon Slayer and Lordran here. Don't. All it will do is give it extra health. This boss is not hard, so do not worry. There's Slayer, and around the pillar is Lordran. Chilling out. Here you can get the heavy crossbow. Not a great weapon. Crossbows are not great in this game. Night Lordran. This boss is really easy. I die to it. I'll show you how I mess up, but we're going to skip it. It's the gaping dragon. Looks like a big vagina dragon. It's pretty much a dragon that ate so much it turned to one big mouth. Yeah, it's me picking up souls. You didn't need to see me die. Best way to fight this, I messed up and hit. You can get 3 hits on his face, then run to the side and he will charge forward. Then you attack his tail. That is the fight. It's not that easy with the halberd because you can't really attack up. If you cut off his tail, like the gargoyles, he will give you a weapon. And also it takes away a move. Always a good point. Always a good thing to try and do. So attack him 3 times, or with the halberd 2, because it takes longer to stab. If you're using a long sword or a quick weapon, 3 would usually be great. And then just run to the side, and that's the fight. It's not hard. He has a couple of other things he can do. He can swipe you with his tail or his hands. He'll fly up in the air sometimes and try and land on you. He will puke onto the ground, which if you stay in it will break your items. It happens to me here. It's never happened to me before, but it happened to me here. I just run from it. I got caught in a corner, which is why it happened, but it probably will not happen to you. I'm missing, again, halberd might not be the greatest weapon for this fight, just because you have to get hit quite wide areas, which there's not always those areas. He's coming! That is a vagina. Like, I don't care. That is, and it's gross. Now he's gonna puke. I kind of effed myself and was stuck into a corner. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but it did. And weapon at risk, which probably not great. That there is the warrior set. If you're a warrior, don't worry about it. If you want the warrior set and you're another class, it's there. I was really trying to cut off his tail. I haven't got any of the tail weapons yet, which is not great. You can watch my other playthrough though. I get them. But this is a very easy boss. I died to it because I never really used the halberd against this boss and didn't realise that I should only really attack twice. It's fine. And that's the key to Blighttown. That's where we'll go next video. We're not doing it now. So we're teleporting back and then we'll level up and then we'll be done. You might hear my mouse click. Click. Okay. We're repairing everything. See, repair box. Super useful. First time we've used it, but super useful. What are we going to get up? I got my achievement up so I could get 2. No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I did. Wow. I did. It's good to know. Got my vitality up a little more, and that's about it. But yeah, I've been Archie. This has been Dark Souls. Come back next time, and we will do the do Blighttown. I'm an idiot. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.